we need to calculate the payment, and the payment needs the number of years or the number of payments, the interest rate, and the principal, and it will output the monthly payment amount. For this scenario, we are on the step of writing a failing test. In order to write a failing test, I need to have the public method that the test is going to reference. So we'll start there. The Financial Utils service created a payment calculate method, which is a public method over here, and it has these input and output parameters: principal, interest rate, number of payments, and payment amount. Now remember, at this stage, I'm not going to implement anything, so I just leave it like this. On the testing side, I'm using TDD. Be sure to use one of those. BDD is a recommended one. And I've got the scenario over here. This scenario, it has a bunch of steps. Actually, this one only has one. And this step is going to execute this step A0 calculate payment, right? So let's take a look at it. And as you can see, the step 0, it's going to call my method that it's coming from the financial services. It's going to pass some parameters there. So principal, interest rate, and number of payments, and it's going to output something. After this is executed, I am going to call the assert value and check to see if the payment that I get from the method is what I'm expecting over here. Let's test this and see what's going on. And as you can see, the test fails miserably. Of course, there's no implementation there, so there's nothing else to do here. We are done with the first step, write a failing test, and now we are going to move to the second step. So the second step is make the test pass. So you are on the green step of the test event development. In this step, this is where you actually find the solution. This is where you code. Our example is very simple, so we just need to go here, and I'm gonna use another development technique, which is TDD, also known as copy and paste driven development. And I've got what is a simple mathematical formula, which applies the formula that you've seen before. All right, let's test this and see this in action. So I publish this one, and then once this is done, I publish this one, and I am now ready to re-execute the test, and the test is passing. So as you can see here, the expected values are the same as the obtained values. So it's all good. Now the third step, the blue step, refactor optimize, I'm just going to skip it because honestly, folks, there's not much you can do in optimizing a mathematical formula.